guys, welcome back to my channel. So we have more spoilers, and you know that because you read the title and saw the thumbnail to this video. So we're gonna dive in. We have June base box spoilers, and as per Joe, some of the items may end up being in the Luxe box. He just didn't recall at the moment. So we're gonna divvy on in and get into it like now. By the way, did you guys notice? Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? Over here. I finally got my bookshelf. I'm so excited because like all my palettes, five rows, 5 shelves. Okay, so I'm a little more organized up in here and it's feeling really good. I don't know, it makes it feel more homey too. Anyways, I digress. Joe went on to his personal Facebook account and he went live, guys. That happened just about a little bit over an hour ago, and he was sharing some June spoilers for the base box. He did say some of these may or may not end up being in the Luxe box. At the moment he did not recall, but still he showed 3 products, and then he kind of sneaky peeky too on the side, thinking that we wouldn't make out. I know he does that on purpose, but I think he thought we wouldn't be able to make out what they were. But we did. Okay. So, because we're that good. Charmers are obsessed and we're like really good. We know our makeup, okay? The base box will include a variation of 3 palettes. So you will not receive all 3 palettes. You will receive one of the following 3. The first one is the Touch in Soul Orange palette. The palette is really pretty. I like the aesthetics on the outside as well as on the inside. The color story is really nice. Now, he mentioned in his live that this palette was supposed to go in a previous box, probably the one for April, and that didn't happen for whatever reason that was. Either way, we will be seeing it in the June box. If you don't get that one, then you may get a Shared Planet palette. Now, those palettes retail for $48 a piece. This is the very first time that Boxycharm is featuring the brand. I have never heard of them, so I can't say whether or not the brand is any good. If you have any experiences with the brand, tried the brand, own anything by the brand, let us know down below how you feel about it. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Because I'm really curious. Again, I've never heard of it, so I'd be curious as to whether or not the formulas are worth $48. One of the palettes would be the Polar Bear Collection palette. And then they also have another one that will be featured in the June box called the Tiger Eyeshadow palette. Now, again, the aesthetics on the outside as well as the inside, the color story is really beautiful. I think this is why I appreciate beauty boxes a lot too, because you're paying one flat price and you get exposed to brands such as this new one that we're hearing about, because I've never tried them before, and I've tried a lot of brands. So that would be really exciting. Now, here's the deal. He had 2 other products on the side, and I think I may have figured out what they are. Before I dive into the other 2 products, make sure you are subscribed to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to give me a like. I really do appreciate it whenever you guys thumbs up the video, comment down below, and subscribe. It means the world to me. And yeah, I mean, you really don't want to miss out on event alerts, spoilers, exclusives, unboxings, tutorials, try-ons, all that good stuff. So just make sure you're subscribed. That's it. Let's move on. He quickly passed his camera near these products about, I want to say 3 or 4 times, and I was like, but I did take a screenshot, then I zoomed in, and then I really tweaked the photo in order to see. And okay, so the product on the right in the black box, to me, it's a Smashbox setting spray. It has to be. It just has to be. There's no way around it. If you look at the side of the bottle, it has some words to it. When you research a Smashbox cosmetics setting spray, you will see, and I'm reading it right here, it says set and lock on makeup, which to me is identical to what basically it says in that picture. And then at the bottom, it's the big X that has red and white, and that is a signature logo piece to Smashbox Cosmetics. It is part of their Power Shot line. So I'm just saying, I think we're getting a Smashbox Cosmetics setting spray, which I'm really excited about. If you're new to Boxycharm, then you wouldn't know that the Smashbox setting sprays have been featured in Boxycharm boxes in the past. However, not this kind of spray has been featured quite yet. So this would be a first for this particular item. Now, the other item was a little tricky because the packaging is slightly different. So I was between 2 different products, but I want you guys to let me know down below which one do you think it actually is. I automatically figured that it would be a BB cream, a tinted moisturizer, something to that effect, because Joe has been hinting that we would see a product such as that in a box in the near future. And he doesn't really hint products like that unless we will see it in the next month or two. So I automatically figured that's what it is. It's a BB cream, a CC cream, or a just like a regular tinted moisturizer. At this point, I said, okay, so what brands have they worked with before or featured in the boxes that have tinted moisturizers that I feel like they may actually have in a box, right? And based on this picture, I was between the next two products, either the Pure Lease BB cream or the Pretty Vulgar Mousse. It's called the Blurring Beauty Mousse. It is not a heavy type of a complexion item. It is actually supposed to be fairly light on the skin, somewhat like a BB cream, but not. That's what I've heard. I'm not 100% sure about that. So I was between those two products. And when you look at the packaging, the bottom is more of an oval, so it kind of makes sense. The packaging is very similar. However, I honestly think it's the Pure Lease BB cream. Like, I feel really strongly about it, and the reason why is, even though it is like in really poor lighting, very bad angle, so it's kind of hard to figure out, you can kind of see the shade of the top of the packaging. It is kind of like that browny yellow mustardy gradient to white kind of a color scheme, and then at the bottom it's also kind of like an oval, cylinderish kind of oval situation. So in my opinion, it's that. Those are the next two spoilers that we are gonna get a confirmation on. I think it's gonna be the Smashbox Cosmetics setting spray, and I think it's gonna be a Pure Lease BB cream. I could be wrong, and it could be a Pretty Vulgar product, but my gut tells me it is the Pure Lease BB cream. And finally, let's talk about the upcoming limited edition boxes. People keep asking, and it makes sense because Boxycharm usually will release a limited edition box at least once a year. And so far, we've heard nothing about it. We've been asking about it probably since November of last year, and still no limited edition box. He did mention previously that if they were to release a limited edition box, which they haven't planned on it quite yet, but if they were to do that, they would release it in an add-on or as a pop-up item. So when asked about it today, he pretty much gave the very same answer. If they were to release another limited edition box, they would probably put it as an add-on or put it over on pop-up so that people can purchase it. What do you guys think? Do you guys want to see a limited edition all thing makeup? Do you want to see a limited edition all things skincare? Or do you want to see a limited edition box with a little bit of skincare and a little bit of makeup, like that nice healthy balance somewhere in between? Me, I would rather an in between, a little bit of makeup, a little bit of skincare, nice and balanced. Not everything one way or everything the other, but I'd like to hear what you guys' thoughts are. Let me know if you agree with me and you think that it's the Pure Lease BB cream. Just saying. And are you excited for Smashbox, which will be coming in June?
I'll show you those three palettes that you're going to receive. Whatever I'm showing you over here, it's kind of like the majority of what most of you are going to receive. There are other products, but this is something I wanted to show. One was because we have had Touch and Soul in the past, but they've never had an eyeshadow palette, and we're happy to have the eyeshadow palette. I'm not going to swatch it. You don't want it on my hairy hand. Someone else is going to do a much better job and talk about the items. Just so you know, this is a glitter. It's a pressed glitter, so the consistency is different, everything is different, but this is one of the palettes, okay? This is from a new brand, at least I think it is, and they haven't been in our box before, okay? Sheer Planet, and they have two palettes, all right? And this is the brand. I, by the way, took out all the plastic covers from the mirrors and from the panel over here, just so you can see a better pigmentation. I'm not sure if the lighting is okay over here, but I want to make sure I do the job right. But this is how one of the palette looks like. And this is the other one. And this is another one. Okay, this is the Touch and Soul. Alright? So, by the way, with Touch and Soul, This palette was planned for a while. I think it was supposed to go previous month back. Something happened, we pushed it, I'm not sure, but there's a story about this palette. We're very happy. There are more products, but this is kind of like the majority for base box. This is some of the palettes. Clearly many more items to come. We're very excited about everything that comes into the box. I'm going to show you more sneak peeks in the future. I hope that everything is clear and you can see everything that we show you over here. And yes, this is for June base box. I'm not sure how many of those might go into lax. I don't know. I might. Don't quote me on that. I will definitely release that information if you want me to. But this is going to be what you're going to see. By the way, if you're my friends from the army or from Israel, from high school or something, and you're not sure why am I talking about makeup, I know that we always talk about everything except what I do for a living. Understand that this is my life now. I deal with makeup and I love it. It is very rewarding to work with a great community. So this is what I do. And yeah, this is sneak peek uno.
Alright guys, that is a wrap up for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. And yeah, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye guys.